Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 76 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series. Where today I'm just checking in on some of the stuff from last episode. So hey, good news. Remember we fixed our tree farm over here? Well, it's been recovering just fine. Our charcoal and wood production is back up to a significant level enough that I'm really happy that we have plenty of extra stuff now. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, is my tree farm even chunk loaded? No, never even chunk loaded my tree farm, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be. You know why? Because we have enough wood and charcoal. And I assume it's loaded when I'm at my base, which is more often than not. Man, look how coppery are my that's cool. I like it. I really do kind of like the whole transition from, like, you know, weathered, exposed. What's the max one? Like, is the max just weathered? Oxidized. That's neat. I like that mechanic. You know, I really kind of do. I definitely kind of like that. So anyway, just kind of checking in on my new Metacraft stuff, because it's been a hot minute, right? Like, just a few episodes have gone by, but I spent a lot of time doing some interdimensional fun. So I'm going to break from that for a few minutes, though, because I want to make sure. I'm going to put you in there, and what else we got? I'm also going to put away my mob imprisonment dudes. Are you guys like... Oh, you know what? It might be the problem. Oh, no, wait, that's not a problem. Hang on. Shift tab is what I made that hotkey. Okay, that's better. Yes, much better. Sweet. Cool. All right. So yeah, I came down here to check things out. We have lots of biodiesel, which is nice. Which means, like, we're in really good shape with the whole biodiesel production line here. Should I... Because I basically have two options. I can either go with the whole yeast thing or not. How is this whole setup going? So you're pretty low on yeast. Yeah. You should be on demand crafting it, though. This thing was out of yeast, and I don't know what caused that to happen. Are we currently crafting or not? Okay. And then fluid-wise, I mean, we can make it. I tested that. It works fine. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Keep an eye on this and see what happens when it runs out, I guess, is the plan for the yeast thing. But we have plenty of vegetable oil. We have plenty of biodiesel production. What I was thinking, or at least what I was planning to do, the whole reason we kind of did RF Tools Dimensions is I wanted a dimension made entirely out of oil so that I could get myself some lubricant. Lubricant being super useful for making speed upgrades, among other things. And then I found out something that, you know, didn't work out the way I thought it would. I'm pretty sure there is no oil dimlet. Now, if I switch this from all to all, not all to all, we'll see this even better. So, like, if we look at fluids, we can see all the fluids that are available. And if I toggle the all on, we'll see that we haven't discovered the research for create fluids yet, but there's just chocolate and fluid. There's also a block of fluid cell frames, which is just kind of hilarious to me. And then there's all these fluids, right? So there's some mechanism fluids in here, because I know I found those, right? But there's no oil, for sure. There's lava and water, which comes from just regular old vanilla Minecraft. So we could make, you know... And then there's Tinker's stuff, right? So liquid soul, blood from Tinker's, and then all the different color, or all the different fluids of molten ender and glass and gold and all that stuff, right? Invar. So if we wanted that stuff, we could make that. But my problem is... Even molten uranium if we wanted to. We don't need to, though, because we have the crazy uranium dimension, which I could harvest whenever I want. But the problem is, and speaking of, how's this thing going? It's a little bit low. What's our holdup here? Oh, you know what our holdup is? Is my reactor's turned off, and I don't know why. No, it's also that we're out of that stuff. Okay. But, yeah, the problem being is there's no oil. So I came up with another way to get infinite amounts of oil, and that is laser fluids. So if you look at the laser drill fluids, there's really only 3 you can get. You can get ether gas, which is used for making some really advanced stuff with Industrial 4 going here. That ether gas is used for making the infinity nuke. Oh my goodness, that sounds interesting. I've not tried that before. We should try that at some point. Supreme machine frames and mycelial reactors. What's this guy do? I don't even know what the mycelial reactor is. That's a thing, huh? That is a thing. Mycelial reactor, no idea. So there's that, right? And then the other thing we can get with laser is lava. But the biomes whitelisted are only in the nether. And then the third option, that's literally it, is crude oil. So there's only 3 things you can get with this, and crude oil is one of them. So we kind of lucked out with that. So I think that if we do this correctly, we are guaranteed to get crude oil from our fluid laser, and that would be cool. Now, it is whitelisted in specific biomes, specifically deserts and oceans. So pretty much anything that's a desert or an ocean biome should get us an infinite amount of oil. So let's give that a shot, shall we? So if we come over here and search for laser, you'll discover that Direwolf created laser drills and fluid laser bases in advance. Sweet. Let's get this. Let's do this. Let's take a nap because it's about nighttime. I'm gonna go. Should I get another? Maybe. Let's get a tank and just fill that tank. So do we have tanks? We should teach tanks. I think I could teach tanks, right? Let's just do, ultimate fluid tanks. Boom. Right? And then elites. And then advanced. Do we know how to make regular old fluid tanks? I don't think we do, but now we do. Okay. And then right down the line. So if we brought up ultimate fluid tank now. Give it a sec. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. So we can get this ultimate fluid tank, fill it with oil, and then we'll probably replace it with the ender tank that we have for oil in a bit. But I wanted to get a ultimate fluid tank first. So let's go find ourselves an ocean biome. Now I don't think this counts as ocean, does it? It's a river biome. Is that on the list? I don't think it was. It was just deserts and oceans, right? And that's it. So what do we got by way of oceans? If this is all going to be river here, which is what I'm assuming, and I don't think there's any... Did we ever check out this? I think we did, right? I don't think there's anything here, so let's just go due east, and I bet up here will count as... Right? Slightly north, mostly east. This should count as an ocean of some form. I'm assuming this is... What's this? River still? Yeah. Almost there. River. Cold ocean. Works for me. This might be beach. Was beach valid? Beach might have been valid. No, I'm going to say not valid. No to beach. Yes to ocean. Okay, so let's get a little platform going here and see what happens, shall we? So with a building gadget. Does that work? And then how about a... Wow, do we have that little sand on us? Also, I probably shouldn't be building with sand. Yeah, no, that's probably not a good idea. Got to be some dirt over here I can copy somewhere. Thank you. Yeah, it just occurred to me that building a platform of sand might not be the smartest. Oh, wow, we're low on dirt, too. Okay, well, there you go. What? Excuse me. How rude. Edris the Eager. You were very eager to attack me, weren't you? Look, we're going to have a conversation about what happens when you attack the direwolf. It's not going to go well for you, trust me. Sweet. Got some pretty nice loots there. What do we get? Besides Prismarine, we got coal. We got Unbreaking 2 on a fishing rod, Unbreaking 2, and Riptide. Okay, cool. All right, let's get ready to set up our laser drill, which I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to want to build this up one level because remember we can eventually have multiple of these, and maybe this one will max out unlike the other one. Hello, fluid laser base. Yeah, that's the one that goes in the middle. My bad. We want this facing me or facing away? I always forget because I feel like these are like different mods have different approaches to them. Sweet. All right. So then what we want to make is a lens. So like this. I'm sure we have something in here we can use. That works. Right? And that goes... Actually, I want 3 of these or just 1? Or 6. Doesn't the item one take 6 of these, if I remember correctly? But hey, I'll take it. 1. Okay. And then for oil, we want the depth to be somewhere between 20 and 60. So how about 40? Does that sound good? Redstone mode ignored. We'll stick our ultimate fluid tank on top here. And then it's simply a matter of foregoing. Let's get the tier 2 add-on. Let's get 4 of you. We're missing latex. Latex. Why are we missing latex? Do we have a waystone? Let's set that up. And you know what would be really smart? If now, I mean, I'm not that smart of a smart person. But it would have been smart for me to check if this was chunk loading area-wise smart. No. But I could move everything, right? I forgot I took off my magnet because of the stuff. I gotta make that flower that like nullifies the magnet. That would be smart. So how about here, base this. Am I crazy, or is this button louder than every other button in the game? I feel like it is. And then we'll waystone it, and then we'll call it oil, and then we'll chunk load it, right? And then we'll pop home. And then while we're here, let's check out what the latex deal is. Is it mechanism industrial foregoing? That's this guy, right? So let's get our personal shrinky duty. Where's that personal shrinking device? There it is. Nope, is that the wrong? That's the wrong personal shrinking device. It's this personal shrinking device that I want. They will have the same name, I just realized. Different mods, but the same name. All right, so who's making latex for me, and why do we not have enough? Oh, we probably ran out of wood? Oh, right, because you were making it with acacia logs. Acacia logs. Is there like a cooler way to get that? That's why. We ran out of acacia wood. We could do jungle log, or we could just grow some. We could phytogenic insulator them. Would that be cool? I think that would be cool. Let's do that real quick. Just so we have, like, all the acacia wood we'll ever need kind of deal. Yeah. And then thermal, I want 1 of you, and where's those speed upgrade guys? 3 of them. That should be cool. Okay. So then, do we have water in here? We don't really? Yeah, not really. Oh, no, we do. We do. Okay, cool. So how about you sit here, and then here can be a water insert and an energy insert, and that's cool. Water coming in. On channel 3. Channel 3. There you go. Water. Nice. Okay. Sweet. And then how about some phytogrow? And our augment. Sweet. And then all we want to do is... let's do a trash can here. Because we're going to want to trash excess saplings. And then we're going to want an external storage dude. And we do have the network in here, right? Yes, good. All right, so here's how we're going to channel this, right? Oop. you're going to be on the top. Okay, but you're not auto outputting. But you should be able to do this. And when I do this, he should place his acacia wood immediately. Because now this is a storage buffer of acacia wood, right? Acacia, you know, that stuff. Okay. And then how about... let's get the saplings from here in here first. Does that sound cool? Yes, I like that. So let's do the back will be output and the left will be input. So then we want you to extract items. No filter. Well, yes, filter. Acacia saplings. Allow list. Okay. So you'll only extract acacia saplings from here. Got it? And then what we'll do is we'll have you insert here with a trash can on the bottom. Okay. So the down will have an insert priority of like -10. And this side will have an insert priority of 0. Okay. So now if we bind these guys, he should extract his acacia saplings, fill it up, okay? And then eventually any excess will be voided. Let's just validate that real quick. Sweet, right? Isn't that cool? Man, he just cannot handle his speed upgrades, can we? All right, let me just trash these actually, because I don't want an excess of acacia wood in our system here. But I do want you to run to the point where you're good to go. Do I need to like speed up your stuff here? You know, you're actually overclocked, so you're getting power as fast as you can. You just can't accept it any faster than I'm giving it to you. About 4x, is that enough? He still doesn't even want to let that happen. Thermal's like, don't try to overclock me, Direwolf. No tick accelerating for you. Thermal knows my tricks all too well. Yep, see it voided them? Yeah, we could see it voiding right there. Perfect. It's exactly what we wanted to see. So now we have unlimited acacia, and we don't have to worry about that. And that is awesome. And then you guys are making all the latexes, which is also cool. Not bad. Okay. Go, latex, go. All right, now where were we? Add-ons, right? I wanted 4 of each. And let's get some ultimate energy cables. Cool. We're done in here. My work is done here, sir. So now back out to oil. Oh my goodness, it's raining and dark and all the terrible things are happening. Cool. Now I believe that I'm going to want your output on the above direction to be a push. And then if I set this up properly, and now I'm going to set up the ultimate energy cables. I'm going to loop them around like this. And there's a reason that I'm doing this, and if you guys have worked with this mod before or seen me do stuff with this mod before, you might have an idea of why I'm doing this here rather than above. Because you might say, Dyer, that's way too much, like you're wasting, it should be going up. You're not wrong. We'll get there. All right, and then just a flux point. Let's just validate our chunk, right? Everybody's loaded. Everybody's loaded. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Cool. I think that might be working. Aha! Crude oil. That's awesome. That is cool. Now here's the deal, is we can make more drills. I'm pretty sure if we look at this guy's working area... Is your working area different? I thought it was like up and down, left and right. Your working area may not be working correctly, but we'll find out. So if I got 4 more laser drills... we're missing nether bricks. Really? Nether bricks. Do we have netherite? Yeah, or netherrack? Yeah, it's enough. So redstone furnace. Drill. Because this is pretty much what I did for the item one, right? But we can do better. We can trap universal cable like this. And then if we get those drills, this one should connect to that guy, provided I place him correctly, like that. Well, he... Yes, see how he's going down into that one? If we show working area, yeah, you're not rendering your working area correctly. That's weird. I don't know why, but he's not. The point is that I'm pretty sure it's a 3x3 in front of it. So technically, you know, we can go as low as this. And yeah, you can rotate them. It's just sometimes easier to, you know, replace them. These guys' particles should be flowing correctly. Okay. So technically, if I got 4 more of these guys, right? And then we want the add-ons too, right? That and that. That and that. That's your, like, maxed out laser drill setup, right? Once we get our add-ons. Okay. Because we also want that to happen. All right, here we go. So now you get 1, 2, 3, as do you, and you. I'm pretty sure shift clicking is still not a... Oh, shift clicking has been fixed. Well, that's exciting. Yay, shift clicking has been fixed. Woot! Okay, that's so much better. I was really concerned there for a minute. But look how fast we're getting oil now. So that's not bad. That's not even a little bit bad. That's pretty awesome. And to be clear, we could absolutely put 8, 16, 24 more sets of lasers here. So basically that's awesome, right? Yeah, I'm going to call that pretty awesome. I call that 100% awesome, really. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm not going to do it because I feel like it's not necessary. But I mean, I guess I could, right? Would it be that hard to add 24 more of these? Seems doable. For science, right? Yeah, no, like, we should totally do this for science. So we're short on diamonds, but we have diamond ore. So I have a plan. Because I'm pretty sure we can do this thing where we get fortune and we apply it to, let's say, refined storage. Does that sound cool? I think we could do that. So we can get a fortune upgrade for refined storage. We just need a fortune 3 book. So do we have a fortune 3 book? We have a fortune 1 book. Really? Is that it? We have an ancient tome that'll let me get fortune +1. Really? We just have fortune 1? That stinks. Enchanting books. We have looting 3, which is nice, but we don't have fortune. I mean, I guess what we could do is we could dupe it with mana. It's not ideal. Not ideal, per se. I'd really like Fortune 3 to set this up. Let me get this. What I'm going to do is use mana to kind of, like, dupe it. So if we just got like any kind of pickaxe, really. And then we got ourselves a mana doohickey wand. If we just drop this here, that's it, right? That did not require a lot of mana, did it? No, it did not. Right? And then we pop down here again. We disenchant it with... I believe I just need to do a book. Now, can't I disenchant with... Cyclic has a disenchanter. Isn't there something from foregoing that does enchantment removals? Enchantment extractor. It might be doable. Enchantment extractor, you say? Because I'm pretty sure you just need a book. Boom. That's pretty cool beans. Right? And then we pop back over here. Do that again. It'll probably use a little bit more mana this time. But that's all she wrote. And then repeat once more that process. Technically, I could have done that with the anvil. Yes, absolutely. But the reason I wanted to use that one is A, to show you guys something new, and B, if we have multiple enchants on this pick, it could remove them one by one, which is pretty cool. So that's awesome. And then, actually, I forgot to anvil you two together into Fortune 3. Enchantment costs 7, huh? Boom. And hopefully we have enough mana to suffice. I think we do. Definitely do. Cool? Okay. And now that we have Enchantment 3, or Fortune 3 enchantment, right? So I'm going to keep the one that I have for future uses, potentially. We'll remove this one. Yoink. Pickaxe can go away. And then we can use that to make the Fortune 3 upgrade. Right? Fortune 3. Boom. Fortune 3 upgrade. Perfect. And then we can put that in a constructor deconstructor setup. Now, do we have those auto-craftable? Do we not have those? I guess we didn't. So here's the deal with this guy. If we made those, okay, destructor and constructor. So this is destructor. Where's constructor? There he is. Okay. And then we probably want some more speed upgrades. And while we're at it, let's get that diamond ore. Okay. So check this out. Actually, I'm going to get a stack of you for a sec. If we came down and we set this up very simply such that you are the destructor. Probably should have done this a little better. All right. I tried. Constructor, destructor, and then we give you fortune and speed. Okay. So that you destructor with fortune upgrade. So check it out. We have 66 diamonds. I place a diamond block down. And we have 67 diamonds. And 70 diamonds. Right? And 71. And 73. So it applies fortune to the break. Now, obviously, fortune doesn't always trigger, right? So sometimes you get one. But, you know, it's better than not getting one. See, we got +4 that time. That ain't too shabby. Now, probably there's other ways that we could do this too, if we wanted to. Like, that gets you 1, that gets you 2. I mean, I don't know if Fortune 3 is better overall. There's, you know, a dozen things we could do here. But the point is that if we now told this guy with speed upgrades to do Diamond Ore, that'll convert any Diamond Ore that we get into diamonds. And if we wanted to, we could do the same with, like, fluorite. That might not be a bad idea, to be honest with you. So, for example, if we popped out here and we said, hey, let's go find this dude in our mining dimension, right? How about instead of mining regular, you mine with Silk Touch? 1, 2, 3, 4-ish, 5. Right? So what we'll do is we'll config you and do Silk Touch on. Right? Now when we run you, he's going to get diamond ores and fluorite ores and redstone ores. And if we wanted to be super cool about that, right, you're going to do all the diamond things, right? But if we turned you off for a sec and we did fluorite ore, see how we're getting lots of those at a time now? Pretty neat, right? So just a more efficient way of processing all this ore that we're getting and keeping fluorite in our system so we can continue to have nuclear fuel, right? And now we're back to making $1 million off a tick. Not too shabby. Okay. Now, where was I? Add-ons. I was making about 30 of these, and I didn't have enough diamonds, but now I do. So yay. Back in a minute when those are done. So now, just for funsies, and literally this is the only reason to do this, was mostly just for fun, but I'm just curious like how ridiculous this oil production will be if we completely max it out, right? Is that worth experimenting with? I say yes. Right? We've got 24 laser drills going on here. Like, that's pretty bananas. I'm pretty sure this is the max you can do. I don't think there's any more you can do with it. Okay. And then we just do boom, 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 all the way across the board. And remember, the middle one already has it. And realistically, we should use 8 of these, right? Okay. Perfect. And then we can do the same thing here. And this will be your fully maxed out, how ridiculously fast can we make it mode. Like I said, probably don't need this much, but I was curious to see how fast it would go. And then the last batch, right? So that would be so close. And yet, so far, And if I did it right, we should have 8 of each remaining. Perfect. Cool. And then all you guys should be running crazy speed. Right? And at this point, we're getting a lot of oil. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Can we add on these guys as well? I forget. I feel like we could, right? I don't know if that's actually doing anything. Do you think that's making a difference? I can't tell. I'm assuming not. I'm assuming not. And this one didn't go in case anybody was going to yell at me for that. But yeah, that looks pretty fast, right? I'm cool with this. Crude oil for days. All right. Darrell 20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time. Maybe turn this crude oil into something cool. Like I said, I can easily just put the tank here now, the ender tank, and then we'll be good. All right. Take it easy.